Welcome to my weekly roundup. Well, it's been a week of doom and gloom, really, with London going into Tier 3 restrictions earlier than the normal Tate, and a real concern about the rate of reproduction of the virus. I've spoken to a number of public health professionals in the last week who are very concerned about that reproduction rate, but also about potential household mixing over Christmas, which they say is a real threat. It could increase the spread of the virus rapidly, causing us to have more restrictions in January. So please do consider what you're going to do over that period. Just because you can mix with other households doesn't mean that you should. And the best advice is to keep washing your hands regularly, wearing a face covering and keeping your distance, especially if you are meeting somebody else in their own home. The Public Accounts Committee this week looked at the procurement of personal protective equipment as part of our work on COVID. We also challenged the Department for Education about plans for schools in January, including mass testing, and looked back at the free school meals voucher programme introduced at the height of the pandemic in March. And as I sit here now, we don't know what's going to happen about Brexit. So with less than 2 weeks before the end of the transition period, no certainty at all. I cannot believe how reckless this government has been to lead us to the wire with the potential of a no deal, which would be devastating to our economy, especially on top of COVID. In the meantime, whether you're celebrating Christmas or taking a break, or if you're still working particularly at the front line of social care and the NHS, please look after yourself and look after each other by washing your hands, wearing your face covering and keeping your distance. Let's work together to save lives and protect our NHS and social care.